Hey everyone, here's Dr. Kevin on another stretch of beach, walking the beach in mid-December in New England, 57 degrees. Some of you are going to scream out, this is all the climate change stuff and the world is coming to an end, and by 2100 our grandchildren will have burned up in some kind of cataclysmic end. Others of you will stand firm that this is just another pattern on the earth and that we haven't been on the earth long enough to understand all of the earth's rhythms and patterns. And as always, the truth lies somewhere in between. What I want to talk to you about today is just a little bit of how we're all getting polarized and paralyzed on issues such as climate change, gun control. There's lots of different issues out there that polarize and paralyze people. And that's just what the people who benefit from us doing nothing, staying locked in rigid black and white belief systems, want us to believe, want us to do. They want us to be locked in such armed, ridiculous black and white battles of bad guys, evil, of alarmists, of rednecks, of hippy-dippy liberals, that we don't see that it doesn't take a whole lot of intelligence to say, have we impacted the earth? Of course we have. Excuse me, can anybody say that humanity, with all that it's done, has not impacted the earth? On the other hand, does the earth have patterns, rhythms, that have stuff that we may not fully understand? And the answer is, of course it does. El Nino, El Niña, sudden shifts. But have we impacted that? Have we made it become worse? Have we shifted it in some way? Well, you know, it's pretty far-fetched to think we haven't shifted it. And I know that I've got some people coming in and watching, and I thank you for being here, and I can't name you, and I can't read any of your questions if you're sending them, because basically I can't really see my screen that well as I'm trying to not get my feet wet. Though actually maybe I should get my feet wet. Sounds kind of fun. And looking into the sun. But hopefully you can see some of the beauty that I'm seeing. And don't get polarized. It isn't. Is it just rhythm? Are we overreacting? We don't need to cut back greenhouse gases. Or is it, oh my God, the world is at an end and, we have to make drastic changes. No, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Nobody can look, I'm going to put it this way. Nobody's going to look me straight in the eye and say, oh, the humans have not impacted the earth at all. Okay? Really? And keep a straight face. Ain't going to happen, okay? But are there some rhythms and patterns that could be going on? Could we just be having a very mild winter in New England? Is that winter maybe made a little more mild? Oh, here comes off the shoes. Oh, the rocks are cold. The rocks are cold. But it's okay. Could we be influencing that, impacting that? Can we be making it worse than it is? Well, of course we are. We're putting lots of stuff out into the atmosphere. We're adding lots of trash and waste and toxicity. Now, some of you want to go, well, more greenhouse gases are created by the farts of cows than mankind. That doesn't change the fact that we've impacted the world and that we have a responsibility to this world. We have a responsibility to give it to our kids and our grandkids. And instead of pointing fingers and polarizing and paralyzing people so no action gets taken, so this locked arm battle of stasis happens, that we should say, well, of course we've had impact. Let's take a look. What is that impact? And what can we do reasonably? And you know what? There are people that have more money than sense. And there are people that have no money and no sense. And they exist on both sides. Oh, that water. Toes in the water. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's definitely cold. It is December in New England. And even though it may be 57 degrees, walking barefoot in the ocean, well, you know, actually, after the initial chill, it's okay. So give it some thought. Don't be paralyzed. Don't be polarized. Don't think you have the right to the white hat and they're the black hat. They're all evil. You're all good. The world has patterns. We don't understand them. And we have had another wave come in really high. But we have affected the earth negatively. We have to take responsibility. And the people that have gotten the greatest wealth from the destruction and the toxicity of things within the earth that have changed our patterns need to do the greatest amount of work to make it all right. Hey, you made the millions, you made the billions, you need to give some back, and you need to make some changes. I am now reading one that says the alarmists want to make us so we cannot question science. Again, I don't want any black hats or white hats. We've got evidence on both sides. Yes, man has negatively impacted the earth and has a responsibility to make some changes and shifts, but the earth does have some patterns. Again, I really can't read most people's questions because of the way the sun is. Oh, then here I go. Maybe I'm going to end up flat on my back in the water. Let's hope not. I don't know that my iPhone is built for ocean weather. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to go find another stretch of beach and pay attention because I'm probably going to do another Periscope. And let's talk about something else. Namaste.